I think it's such an interesting story because Star Trek's all about building bridges and unity and peace. And in that spirit, a couple of years ago, I was invited to come down to a little town in South Georgia and direct an episode of a web series called Starship Farragut.
Hello, Gene.
Michelle, so good to see you.
I've got to get back to the Enterprise. I did so, made great friends, and we decided that it would be fun to join forces.
We're coming together out of the pure love of making something that we can be proud of, and not only do we have that one part love, but we've got the other part of people that know what they're doing with the camera, with the sound, with the makeup.
It's funny to think about how the people who participate in the project lend to the reputation of the production. It's not just me as a host on Mythbusters, it's also Vic and Todd, who are accomplished voice actors. Matt Busey, accomplished DP.
We looked at the original Star Trek series. They shot very quickly. They had a studio set up. The lights were all up high. It's all hard light. It doesn't look at all like good lighting, you know, it's supposed to look. But I'm loving it, actually.
The great thing about Star Trek Continues is that it brings in professional actors to play these iconic roles in their own way, in their own interpretation of who they are. And working with professional actors and really dedicated, talented crew members makes all the difference.
Some of you may know this, some of you may not. My father was James Doohan, the original Scotty in the original series. Vic Mignogna got a hold of me through Facebook. First I told him no. I said, Vic, I'm not an actor, because there was some pretty big shoes to fill with my father. And either the fans were going to love me or they were going to hate me.
I think he's got some actual Scotty blood in him, you know what I mean? I think whatever magic his dad has, Chris has.
If you're gonna have somebody play Scotty, it might as well be his son.
The thing I liked about Star Trek was not that there were crazy aliens or that there were monsters. What I loved about it, what resonated about it, what I think still resonates about Star Trek are the relationships.
That's maybe what attracts people to it. It's the friendships as well as the amazing stories. And that's what I see here behind the scenes. Everyone has fun with this. You know, everyone has a wonderful sense of humor and has fun with this, and it's joyful about it.
Wait, and he can't laugh right now. See, because his beard will split.
I got it.
So he goes.
I need you to check and see if any.
Where's the pointed-eared guy that goes? Wait, Spock, come back. I have a joke.
You would be surprised and stuff with the doors closed. What happens in the prison?
This is Ginger, and Ginger is our costume wardrobe miracle worker.
For our series, the crew is from all over the country and even from some other countries.
I mean, it all starts with all the local people working here in Kingsland, Georgia, people who've dedicated whole months of weekends of their lives.
We have quite the group because out of our group, none of us are really professional builders. We've got a lawyer, we've got a reporter. I happen to be retired military.
This is a labor of love. We come down here, we pay for our own food, we pay for our own travel expenses, and I think that's one reason why the team here works so hard and works so well together.
When you're shooting on episodes, everyone's there, right? They're giving up their own time to be there. Time is precious, so you get in the morning and you shoot.
The people here are very proud of what we do. Going around the sets, if you look on the back, you're going to see where they sign their name. We want people to leave their mark here. This is kind of part of history.
One of the amazing things that we have here at Star Trek Continues is the accuracy and the attention to detail.
Oh, look at that collar! Dude, that's the rib knit, not the diamond weave. And look at that clean, oh my gosh. You have no idea how hard this is to get that to lay just perfectly.
That's one of the fun things about being on set is like everybody's an expert on Star Trek.
The most valuable contribution I have to Star Trek Continues is helping make it as accurate as we can make it to the original series.
Months of work go into finding the right fabrics, finding the right details. Look at these pieces. I mean, what the hell is that? I don't know, but it's amazing. And there are guys who have studied these pieces and reproduced them with amazing accuracy.
I've spent too many years watching every frame of every show, and so Vic uses me somewhat as a Star Trek encyclopedia.
I've been watching Star Trek since I was 8 years old. There was something about this show that just grabbed me. You know, it was beyond anything I'd seen before. It was beyond entertainment.
People love it so much and are so desperate to find a family in it that when they do, that community feeds them in a way that I don't think we get anywhere else.
Very visceral experience because we're all in the trenches together.
This is the smoothest we've done this yet. There we go. That's because
we got Captain Kirk doing it.
Everyone let go, I got this. I'll take that grip credit.
This is truly a special group of people. These guys are so dedicated and they work so hard and they believe in what they're doing.
I think we have such a heartfelt tie to these ideas, these characters, these universes. You want to finish that life. You want to imagine those stories and those ideas and those adventures continuing.
We're like this little show that could. We put together an episode and thought, yeah, maybe people might like it. I only see it getting bigger and better.
If you look at this facility, you realize that no one person could ever do this. This took an amazing amount of work and collaboration. We've kind of pooled all of our talents, our resources, time, money, skill, labor, and created this together, and ironically be doing it with Star Trek, which celebrated unity and coming together. Have any questions about anything you've seen in Star Trek Continues? Leave them in the comments below and subscribe to the Wired channel.